The morning sun rested gently on the green hills as a flock of lambs walked together along a quiet path. Among them was one small lamb, walking carefully, step by step. He was slower than the others, yet he kept moving forward, doing his best to stay close. As the little lamb walked, his eyes searched ahead. Far in the distance, he could see the tall wooden rod of his shepherd. That single sight gave him comfort. As long as he could see it, he knew he was safe. And so he continued on. Some of the other lambs noticed how slow he was. They turned back, laughed, and whispered among themselves. Their laughter echoed softly, yet it pierced the little lamb's heart. He lowered his head and kept walking, pretending not to hear. Inside, the little lamb felt a deep ache. Every word, every laugh stayed with him. He wondered why the shepherd did nothing, why no one stopped the teasing. Still, he trusted and continued forward. At last, his strength faded. The little lamb sat down on the grass, tears slipping quietly from his eyes. Ahead of him, the flock continued on, slowly disappearing into the distance. When the little lamb looked up again, his heart sank. There was no one near him, no voices, no footsteps, only the open field and the silence around him. He searched the horizon desperately, but the shepherd's rod was nowhere to be seen. Fear filled his heart as he realized he had lost his way. The little lamb cried out loudly, his voice trembling across the hills. Tears fell freely now. He felt small, forgotten, and afraid. In his sorrow, a painful thought crossed his mind. Maybe no one loved him. Maybe even the shepherd had forgotten him. The thought hurt more than the loneliness. Then, a sound broke the silence. The little lamb lifted his head, ears twitching, hope flickering faintly within him. He looked left. He looked right. His heart beat faster as he searched the hills, unsure of what he might find. And then he saw him. From far away, the shepherd was running toward him, leaving the path, crossing the hills, coming straight for him. The shepherd reached the little lamb and knelt beside him. His eyes were filled with concern and love. The lamb realized then he had never been forgotten. With joy, the shepherd lifted the lamb into his arms and said, "I found you." His voice was full of relief and happiness. The little lamb looked up and softly asked, "Where are the others?" The shepherd smiled gently and replied, "I was worried about you, so I left them on the way and came looking for you." He paused, holding the little lamb close, and continued softly, "That is why I always kept my rod held high, so you could see it from far away. I knew you walked more slowly than the others, and I wanted you to have something to follow, a sign that I was always ahead of you, never far, always guiding you." The little lamb listened quietly, his heart beginning to feel at peace. As the shepherd's words settled into his heart, the little lamb understood. The rod he had followed was never just a guide. It was a sign of care. Even when the shepherd seemed far away, he had always been watching. Held safely in the shepherd's arms, the little lamb felt his fear fade. He knew now. He had always been loved. As the shepherd carried the lamb forward, sunlight filled the hills once more, and the little lamb knew the truth. He was deeply loved. Just like this shepherd, our Lord cares for every one of his children. No matter how small, slow, or lost you may feel, God will always come looking for you. Believe this. He is always with you.
It's all right, little one. Like the good times we share. Share this peace with others, and subscribe to stay connected.